YouTube. Hi, how are you? I'm here. I'm just starting up now. So, I have been busy off the stream. I've gone forward a few days, which is why I've got some money. Now, last stream we're just finishing off another route. As you can see, I've sorted out the times because I can now time jump through the night, which I wasn't able to do before. So, has that been done? Now, ideally to progress, we were doing the 245, was it, route? I'd have to just double check my list. So, just make sure everything is on. Yep, you've got audio, game's got audio, so we're all sorted. So, bus routes, there's one in here that's deactivated. 248 it was. So that is the route that goes all the way round here, Sale, down to Manchester Airport, from Eccles, and he's run by the Eccles garage. Now when I set this up, it's out of Hyde Road, we want it out of Eccles for a start. We want to sort this out. Excuse me, yeah, that's fine. Oh, advanced timetable it. Right, what is the travel time? 2.5 hours. So I think one an hour is more than enough. For a service. So we can have this running all day with no issues. We don't actually need those timetables. So let's do every hour and a half, with during peak every 45 minutes. Allow the change. Every hour and a half on a Sunday. No preferred vehicle group yet. That's because we haven't actually got the vehicles to do it. So next part is to actually go and get the vehicles to be able to do this. Now Eccles is our electric depot that we're building. So it's purely electrics. And there is some issues coming into play with this, as the fact of them being charged up. So that is a bit of a issue, but it's not too bad. Now that's a range of 300, 381, 650, so we're probably going to want that 650. Oh, the Yutong actually has a range of 422, but only 64 passengers. 80 passengers. Bloody dog, man. Trying to work out how to get out. Now we could easily shoot deckers on it, but that'd be no fun, would it? Now, I said they're 95 passengers, range of 300, but they're range of 381, so there's more range. So we're gonna go for these electric single. 53, 107 is 2, so we can get 2 in for now. Get those 2 in. Oh, the game's thinking about things. There we go. That's them 2 in. What? No. So what I've noticed is over at Hyde Road we actually have quite a redundance of vehicles. Now I've started to spread things out. If we now pop over to Hyde Road, which apparently has 171 vehicles, but ignore there's 13 assignments missing today. So 231 can go. Let's find it. I think it's on this back row somewhere. There it is. Sell that. 235. What we'll do is put that one, put these 2 in there. 237, 238. Then 3. And then we can shove that in there. 254. So this will give us a good amount of money as well. $271, that one. $266. Go. So we can push out quite a few vehicles here. And I am going to want to change some more into magic. This black one and Omni City can go. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's that one. Right, that should be enough vehicles being up for sale for now. We've got any of these that are up for sale? No. So we can actually head over to Eccles again. 2 of these. I think we'll have a look at another paint job as well for them. That's quite a nice one. We'll have that one. That'll appear here in a second. There we go. That's another 2 in. So we should be able to look at getting I think that's been put on backwards, you know. Never mind. 56, so that should then enable us to get another one. We'll have a look at a different paint job. Go with that one. That's better. Received another offer. So then that can be another one. And then we're going to need a few drivers. Alright. Then we should be able to go into routes. Echoes, activate it now. Assign some shifts. There we go, get them out. 31,000. Did I select on that route to use a specific type of vehicle? No. I have now. So therefore it'll always use these if we do get a mixed batch of vehicles. Received another offer. Right, then if we go back over to our High Road depot, which now only has 160 buses. Look at that. Money rolling in. There we go. So even with that now selected, I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 26 spare vehicles. So, with that in mind, some of these can be made into further magics, and then we can push out to more magic bus services. Go. Stick that one out. As well as we can technically look at doing more routes. Theatre. There it is. It's a bendy. We can look at putting more stuff out and expanding routes further using the spare vehicles, and then upping from there. So these will all slowly change. They will keep their next shift for now, and then they will be flipped into whatever later down the line. Smell that one. We have actually got good money for ones at the moment at 10 to 8, which is a rarity in this game at the moment for me. And we are spending some money, because we're spending on painting vehicles. So if we have a look now at the map, I've got another new bus. I have just told the research to unlock buses, so that's what it's doing. That's quite rammed. There is an error there in that route. Did anyone spot it? So these buses will be busy at the moment because there's not much in the area. It sort of leads to where they are busier than they would be normally. So that's just a side effect of it. Well, I think we'll do the 100 now, because that's quite a nice simple thing. Oh no, it starts in Shudo, doesn't it? So I need to do the Queen's Road for that, really. We can do the 70 though. That works quite well, the 70. So, new route, on bus route, standard route, let it shit itself. 70. Starting there. Comes out in its normal manner, goes up there. Up there, round here. And then goes up here. Goes across here. Up to the T. And when it goes there, it's going to come this way. I believe, looking at this, it goes down to there. Then comes down the park. Oh, didn't mean to do that. And goes up here. And up and around there. And drops down here into Salford. Is that the shopping centre? And then returns. So that's it. So we'll check the return trip again as normal. It looked fine. We'll sort the driving intervals out. Reckoning every 60 minutes. Yep, I think that's fine. Eccles interchange as a terminus. Salford shopping centre. Yep. Edit the route. Let's just make sure. So that looks fine, apart from that little bit, and I can't do anything about that. Apart from that, does a loop, just turns back there, but it's going to be down here. That one that needs getting rid of, so it doesn't do a silly loop. Right, that's that done. Allow the buses to change. Eccles. So we are running on a thing of not enough vehicles because of charging, but that's neither here or there. Let's get some of them in. have a look at a reskin for them. Just to make them looking more interesting than a plain old colour. There we go, and that should, yep, there we go. So we do have an issue with a route there, but I'm not too sure which route it is. Probably the 22. It's going to be there. Delete that. Yeah, that's got that. I managed to see long enough. That's got rid of that little bit of looping about. There we go. So that again has opened up a little bit more of the map. Not much, but a bit more coverage. 37% coverage now. Which is like what we want. Did I do the 20? No, so we could do the 20 as well, possibly. Well, it's quite a long route though, starting at the Trafford Centre. But pretty straight at the same time. Yeah, pretty straight at the same time, so I reckon we could do that as well. New route, on route, standard. 20. Can I? No. You used to be able to play whilst doing it, so we're going to start off at the Trafford Centre. We're going to pick stand 11. Now that is because that's the one with the charging port. And then we go out of the Trafford Centre in the usual manner. Over the bridge. And down this way. Difference is instead we go over there and go up there. Salford Royal. We're going to come this way and we're going to follow that all the way to the other roundabout. And Instead we're going to go left this time at this roundabout and then straight over at the next one to the end, and then we're going to turn left. We'll go straight up to the roundabout. We'll go right round the roundabout. To here, we're going to turn up this road here and keep going, following it all the way till it branches off. Here. We'll go to the end of this road, turn left. Over that there. Keep going until we get to the fork, and we're going to go this way through Wharton and then left at the end of Wharton, and then I'm going to keep following it until Craig Lane, which remember rightly is this one here. That's Craig's Lane. Up there into the estate on Old Lane, around the estate in the way that I know. Then we're going to come out of the estate, go up here, go down Logistics North, it's not quite Logistics North, that one. You go down there, then on your way back up you come out there. Then we continue up here, and I run out of map. Just no, not yet. Confirm, activate it later. What we can do is we can just hold that on for now, because we're not that far away from that. If I go into research, once I've got 55,000, I can expand that way. Speak of the devil, there it is. Expand west. That won't take long. Once they're expanded, then we should be in business. There, we're expanding. If I actually speed the game up. A, will be getting money, and B, will be expanding. Now this game is starting to chug. There we go, downloading the map data, loading the streets. So then we should be able to go back into here edit the route. Get lost slightly. So we've done that bit. We want to go. Literally, this is how close we were. We're going over this motorway here. No, that bus stop is not on the motorway. And then we're following this up here. Turn off here. Go to the end. And then following this, we follow this all the way down till we get to like some triangle thing. That's not quite it, game. There it is. And then we go straight into Bolton interchange. Like so. Maybe not quite the way that it's supposed to go, but it's there. Yes. A minute, the dog wants to come in again. So yeah, it takes some time when these routes are long. So advanced. Do what we've been doing. You need to bear in mind that the route takes like again like 2.5 hours. So first is at 5 o'clock to 7 every 90 minutes. Get rid of that. Then 8 o'clock, what, 7, we'll do 7:30 to 5 o'clock every 60 minutes. What time did it? 5 o'clock. 5:40 to 8 o'clock every 60. And then every hour and a half on a Saturday. and every 2 hours on a Sunday. There we go. Echoes. Activate the route now. We do need to bob our way up to Bolton Interchange here, charging station. So there we go, that's another route done. Don't know why some circles are showing up. And others aren't. But we've at least got it all in now. There's no odd hawky balky going on with the route, I don't believe. Just have a quick route check. That doesn't look like there's anything going on there. That'll be fine. Oh. So 20. Edit the route. Around Walkden it seems we have an issue on the return trip. So it's Memorial Road, Walkden Library. So that one's fine. It's going to be the High Street one that's going to be causing the issue. But yeah. Oh, and it's going to be that Walkden Library because yeah, I was going to say that's how that should be. It should come round like that. There we go. So that's that sorted out. So the first day it'll be a bit higgledy-pickledy there. And we do that crap. Don't know why it does that, but we'll just let it off with that. There seems to be a U-turn going on here. Oh, I'm lost now. The game's in itself. So what that's going to be, yeah, what's that? That's going to be calling at that stop first. Bridgewater. Just delete that off. And after you've been there, call back at that one. We do have something weird going on here. Unsure on this one. Ah, it's picked up that bus stop. Let me drop that bus stop. There we go. And then whilst it's still open, we might as well just check the rest of this route out. Yeah, that looks fine now. There we go. All done. Much better. Right, yeah, so that's much better. Now, what we can do as well, while I think of it, is we can, because we've got spare vehicles, we can do the 38. I don't believe I've got a 38 yet, I've got a 34. I've got a 38 from town, which is that bus stop there. Out there. This will relieve some of that 34A as well. As well as give us a little bit more coverage. So obviously I'm covering an area that we've not covered before. I mean, we've done little areas of it, but it's not like we've fully covered it. That'll do. It's quite a simple one, this one, to do. Logistics. Return trip, yep, there we go. Nice and easy. Again, we'll probably have to go and look at Salford, because that will be messed up. Guaranteed it, that is messed up. So we'll have to go and assess that. So for now, edit route. So yeah, that's all fine. That's obviously all fine. Wharton isn't fine. We do have an issue with Wharton. It's called the High Street Wharton Centre. I'll get rid of that one. That gets rid of that loop. And that's fine all the way down, because all this is pretty simple. That's fine. Yep, that's fine. Right, when we get down here, Salford Shopping Centre. That needs removing. And Fitzwarren Street, it needs putting on there instead. And then Broad Street, Frederick Road. Because that looks like that's doing laps. Needs to do that side of the road instead. Yep, there we go. That's better. Yep, so it comes on at the roundabout. Same here, Salford Crescent. That needs to be got rid of. This is the problem with dual carriageways and allowing the game to work itself out on the return. Crescent Oldfield does that one, and it does that one. Yeah, that looks like that's managed to work that out. It's not done that one. That one, it's looped there. We'll have to add a bus stop in on that side like that, and that sorts that out. That's all fine. That's all fine. Yep, jobs are good. And that is going to be every 60 minutes. Hyde Road. Any double decker at the moment. It's going to stay every 60 minutes. It's just the timings. We'll start it at just so it's got an odd time. 5:24 on Sunday 7:12. This one at 10 o'clock. Allow the shift to change. Yep, there we go. It's assigned to there. Activate it now. There we go. So that's even more coverage. You see the coverage goes up and down, but it's sort of there. So that is that route there to there. So this side is getting a bit busier now with the different routes, which is good. We need to look at some of these full services and maybe up them slightly to help out. But that's, like I say, that is something we can do as we look at different things. So like Wimslow Road, we got a 15 there in a magic bus, so that's like a bit difficult to spot. But if we have a look in bus routes, 142, it's not too bad. 172 is bad. 114 is bad. So we do have a few bad routes. But nothing that's like too out of it. So to speak. I mean, there's obviously clearly not enough services going up and down Wimslow Road. but I am going to eventually put the Sharston depot in, so then we're going to have two 142s running, two depots with that, so that will make that look busier and be more correct. What route is, so City 1, that's quite a full one. Right, I think what we can do is depot. Let's go into Hyde Road. Not build. Let's have a look at double deckers. So we only have 3 electric double deckers at the moment. Have I got more to unlock? Yeah. So let's just start the research on that. Do that, because that's the last one of them for now. Paint that one in. Just go and do that. Yeah, the game is it is struggling a little bit now, but we're still going. We're still going. So let's just pause a second. Let's have a look at this Winslow Road. Make sure 15, 42A, 250. 250 is pretty busy. 42B, pretty busy. 142s. 41 is very busy. So these city ones we are going to hopefully upgrade to a decker now. And then those vehicles, what we'll do is rather than sell them, we'll send them over to Eccles. So Eccles has a few more vehicles spare. Yeah, so this 41 really could do with having extra services on it. So we could do with sending because that's run out of Middleton. Does Middleton have any spare vehicles? Oh, they do. Right, so as Middleton has spares, edit the timetable for tomorrow. Right, and we're going to up this to every 45 minutes. And see if that makes a bit of difference. That every 60. See if that makes any difference at all there. I think Middleton also needed some spare drivers. There we go. Still missing 4. I don't know which depot we're missing 4. Oh, yeah. There we go. Missing 1. There it is. Hopefully the research should be coming along. We can have a look what other vehicle we're going to get. I mean, there is achievement for completing all research. Now, I don't know whether all research includes areas of expansion, because if it does, that's a big map. Let's add that into the list as well. Add that into the list because it's cheap. Add one of them in. ADL 400 EV. Oh, that's not too bad. And it's got really good range. It is expensive. But we'll have that. So new vehicle group. ADL EV Decker. There we go. We'll buy one of them. ADL. UV. Let's have a look. Oof. We'll get that one. I should already be subscribed to it, so it should go in here. Maybe not. Right, okay. Well, in that case, then we'll just have it as a yellow bus with a white roof. And you are going to start your line off there. We'll need a charger for you. Again, they're expensive, but they will help with the city services. So we are going to have to wait for some money or to sell stuff. Let's send that over as a magic bus. What we can do is the magic bus services 142s for I can't remember how often I've got a 142 running. Edit the timetable every 20 minutes. Well, let's up that to every 15, so that provides a little bit more. Every 25 there. Every half an hour there. Every 15 there. So that should mean that we see a few more magics out. But also we will need a few more magics to cover the actual shifts. Eccles has a problem, always does. Not enough bus drivers. Ashton doesn't have enough buses, so we'll send 248 and 250 over there. I would send 248 over there and 250, but they're currently out on the road. Ashton. You need moving. So down here. I'm sure I've just kicked another magic bus out. there. Repair in there. And then order more indicators. Then that will be getting us close to that next little reward. You need to be cleared off there. This is going to be my next batch of EVs. It's not that one, I nearly stole that one then. It's not that one at all. It's this one. You go there. You go there. Street. Building, put another bus charger in there. The game was really struggling then, wasn't it? That wasn't your stream, that is how bouncy it actually is for me. Another 70,000, and then we've got another 17.5 grand for completing even more repairs. Let's have a look how the bus routes are actually doing. So money wise, yep, they're all making money. Making money. Making money. Making money. Making money. The schools, yeah, I'm not asked about. They're gonna make very little money. That's not really asked about that at all. Shall we do a few more schools? Because that will also add to a little bit more coverage of the map. So schools, we've got 4 stars there. Where's this one? We can run that out of Middleton. It's not a nice little. We can probably do that in like one route. Well, it'll have to be 2 because it's 167 students. Right, 920. So have it starting there. You're gonna come down here. Then into here. You can dance about here. We're up to 155. Probably put 2 buses on. Annoyingly, we've got a few students over there, but I think we can sod them off. And then there we go, stop there. Jobs a good un. Yes, add the return. I mean, realistically, you're not going to be doing a nursery, but so So it is 8:40 and 8:45. 2 vehicles, 16:10 and 16:15. 2 vehicles out of Middleton. Don't bother with charges because it's only short. Add that in. And then we might as well just for the sake of it, 921. It's not going to pick anyone up, but Oldham. Come up, Oldham. Three students. We can have it lap round there, come back out, and go straight up to the school. Yep. Nice and simple, nice and short. 8:45 arrival, 16:15. Middleton, activate. So that is essentially actually a school fully completed, and we didn't have anything up there at all. So that is, I believe that improves our coverage for that area. So now, just give me 2 seconds. What we can start looking at doing, how many buses did this route need? 4. Okay. What about this one? 2. Right, so City 2. ADL, EV Decker. So that will rejig, so they will actually then go out and give me back some of these. Eccles don't have enough drivers. It's fine, we'll fly over to Eccles. Get some more drivers. There we go. And it's not thrown up that we don't have enough buses to do the other schools that we've acquired on. Because the schools we get extra bonus money for, as well as bonus money for running the EVs as well. So they do work out well for us to actually do. But I think the network is coming together well. Let's have a look. We've got 3 schools. Well, that one's a bit of a twat, isn't it? That's going to require a few services. That one's going to require a lot. So is that. That's going to require a few. That will. That will. That will. Just having a look at what if there's any like that. That's quite a good one. The problem is it's all the way in Bury, so it would require me to run a service miles dead. Well, a few of them actually for 210. But on saying that, that's pretty standard these days. Yeah, so I think if we're going to add another one, I think the best one is this one here. 922 we'll call this one. They could walk to that. Lazy twats. Right, I think easiest solution is to say, right, start there. Then you're going to come down here. We're going to call up there. Call there. We're going to come into where we know. We're going to go round this way. Back on ourselves. We're going to go up here. They're covered. And come back down that way. And then call at the school. I mean, there's one out here. There's no easy way to get to them. Well, actually there is, actually. So after you finish calling there, go up there. Right, so what it's done is, rather cleverly, it's picked a location that I can only get to it from that side of the water, which is fine because we've got all them. But that is not typically on a road. So every morning this student is going to have to leave here, swim through there to get... Oh dear. Right. So that's that one. That's fine. Yep, add the return. Right, and then we'll do 8:30. 6:15:55. $50 as well, and 35 because that's going to need 2 vehicles. We are going to run that out of Hyde Road for now, and we can come back to that at a slightly later date. Right, 923. This we're just going to start it there. We're going to come through here. We're going to go up this way instead. Through there. There's nothing else stupidly far out, is there? No. then we're going to call there, so we get that student, and then just go to the school. Yep, same. Activate. There we go. Oh.
Driver.
That gives me some extra routes. Oh, we've got enough money to get another EV. There we go. We can get that EV in there. Charlie, I'm okay, thank you. How are you, Sal? Stick that there. Put the bus charger in. And as we can go slightly into the negative, might as well put one of them up. Because my electric usage is going tits well up. We're using now 15,000, we're only producing 5. We were on target to actually somewhat generate what we were using, but that has gone way out of the equation. Just make sure that right, these all need taking off this back row. This back row is now for electrics. I want to get rid of these, man. These are proper junk. Oh, game is tanking. Yeah, it's a bit tired from today. A bit done as well. Oh, that's good. At least you've managed to get some done. I've been doing this for like an hour and a half now. I will be knocking it on the head soon now. Oh, I think we can get hang on, 2 grand. There's nothing we can put down here. Let's spend a fortune. Oh yeah, I forgot you can drag. Ready? How much is this costing? Oh, game's thinking about it. 159,000. Oi, another 150,000. Right, well that should be some power being generated now. Let's fast forward through the night. Being a Wednesday, there is a chance that it should come up that we're able to skip. We are going to have to yeah, wait a while to make some of this money back. Aren't we? So to do side to side 2 lines, it's £300,000. Which isn't cheap. But you can see where I've got more electrics because the amount of electric usage is going up. It's always service centre. Always. There is an achievement for getting 100% 5-star rating. I don't know how you're supposed to do that. The service centre must have to be absolutely humongous. Yeah, it was one out. Yeah, because I'm going to lose a lot of money overnight and all. I'm going to lose a hell of a lot of money overnight. Shifts. Well, there's no issues tomorrow. Saturday there should definitely be no issues. There should be loads of spare vehicles on a Saturday. And a Sunday. This is all going to change, because no doubt we'll change stuff that will mean that it won't work, but hey ho. I'm missing 7 and 8 of the right, so we do need 2 right buses just to make that up. No, can't time jump. Oh, fleet number BYD 001. Okay, 1. Why am I failing so much at that? BYD 1. BYD 02. BYD 03. BYD 04. B05. BYD 06. BYD 07. Go. So that's them done. ADL 02. 01's out on the road, so 03. So we start the morning, 369,000, so £370,000 in the hole. On average, we make well, we made 321,000 yesterday. So it is entirely possible that this hole we will be pretty much out of, because that's 321,000 including the building costs that we did, I think. No, building cost isn't in here, which is a bit of a... Oh, they're here. So we spent 673,000 in building costs yesterday. That's a lot of money. A lot of investment. What number did we get up to here? 28. 10, 430. 10431. 10432. technically these need all moving. They don't belong there anymore. Ironically, I think I am running out of depot parking spacing, but only because I am segregating off a lot of the stuff. We've got an impressive row of magics. We've got a row of Enviro MMCs. 2 rows of them actually. We're building a row of right buses, BYDs, and we've got a row of the ADLs building. What? You want to get out? Flipping dog, man. In and out, in and out. Go on then. Stop doing it. Wanting to come back in. Let's have a look at this service centre. Wow. Well, we have a few empty desks. Service centre will not be helping the usability of this game at the moment. Because that is a lot of entities on the screen. Let's have a butcher's. Come on. I'm getting like 1 frame a second now, and I mean I am in quick speed. To slow it down, it's not too bad. It's just in its quick speed. Six. But yeah, all the schools ran. I don't get why the 15 keeps getting a magic bus. Ah, because it's got no preferred vehicle type. Just do double deckers. Anything but stop using my magic buses. Do I have a spare parking space? I do. I've got 1 there that's assigned. Speed back up because there's nothing we can do while we're £300,000 in the hole. I mean, the mechanics aren't doing anything, so I suppose I could do all that. Could just get the mechanics doing stuff. Just have a check of the vehicles. Any that are in amber. Mechanics can do. I mean, the magic bus being in amber is pretty standard. They were clapped out sheds by the time they were finished with.
so that's all the mechanics are going to be busy, because that will get us, if we can get the repairs done, that gives us 17.5 grand towards our quite large debt that we have accumulated here. As well as gives the mechanics something to do. So how many mechanics do I have here? 20. Oh, no. We don't need that many. You're sacked. You're sacked. You're sacked. You're sacked. You're sacked. Down to 15. Let's have a look. Anyone else that's a bit crap? Oh, you're stressed out. Sacked. I said you're sacked. You're not very friendly. You're sacked. £12.90 for you're sacked. See if we can sack one more. You're on the toilet. You're sacked. There we go. That just makes you wonder what it actually costs in the depot. Yeah. Well, they're all sacked now. We're making some electricity. So that reduces the staff bill a little bit. Do we need 7 researchers? Not now, no. You're sacked. You're all expert. You're sacked. You're sacked. You're sacked. And you're sacked. Needs to move 2. That's better. All adds up. That is ridiculous. Probably if I expanded that, I'd actually make more than for me, because they're all buying tickets. So that would up the ticket sales technically, so it'd be an investment, but it'd be a good investment to make. So I could extend that a bit further. Just get rid of all these notifications. I never read them. Never answer them. Don't give a crap. Because I can build a service centre. I believe I can build when I've got no money. As long as it's in the depot. Yeah. Right. can't see anything. Yep, another load of them. Staffing, hire service employees. That's nowhere near enough. And that's why you have the app nowadays. So this, it's not so much a service centre, is it, as a congregation of a shit ton of people that should be on the buses. I think it's a bit of a flaw in the game in a way that, like, they all come in to buy a weekly ticket. Well, realistically now, you buy a weekly ticket on your app or on the bus, don't you? So it must be a German thing, because these are it's German developers. So this must be like having a service centre must be a German thing. But as you can see, the choppiness that's on the stream isn't because the stream or the error that I'm getting of the keyframe frequency bollocks. That is how choppy this is because of how many people are in here. Can I hire some more? I mean, it sort of gets rid of the point of all the people I've just sacked. But I suppose these people are more useful. Tickets. Oh, weekly. They can go up. They can go up. Yeah. All that. Tickets can go up. And I've still got loads of people stood around doing jack shite. Do the brake pads on that. Do the brake pads on that. I've only got 2 mechanics, so this workshop now is a little bit redundant. But hey ho. Is there any research we can do? Yeah, 60,000 to get more people using. More people using the machines. You can't research unless you have the money. No, I don't have the money. We've definitely not done enough, as much as we did yesterday. Definitely not as much. I mean, there is a chance that we are going to get in the green just before the end of the day. Some fresh buses in. Do any of these need any work? Oh, there's one. That's 3 jobs. Four. I didn't want that screen. While we're here, we can ADL03 and ADL01. There we go. Oh, that probably got a job yet. Brake pads. That's got a job indicator on it. That should be enough. That should push us to 35 jobs required for the 17.5 grand. There we go. 32 repairs for 16 grand. Unfortunately, that's going to have to wait. It's slowly clearing. Is it? The debt is? That isn't. Can I get some more service centre employees? Yeah, there we go. I've got a lot of desks spare. Bet I can get some more. We'll have it open for an extra hour. Didn't know you could do that. Really happy to work. Yeah, good. Everyone should clear off in a minute out of this room. And we could stay open to 8 o'clock. Same effect, that's because what I've noticed is if I'm in fast forward mode, because there's so much the game is thinking about, it struggles to save. So I've extended the opening hours here. Because that will help. It'll help keep the money flowing in for longer. Probably get a few more, nearly there. There we go. See, the wait time's disappeared now because it's closed. We're just dealing with everyone that's left, I think. What time do you reckon that they'll be finished dealing with this lot of people? It's 9 o'clock now. Presuming it's going to be about 11, I reckon. Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh, mum. You made a good amount of money. Oh, mum. Yay! There we go, we've cleared it. We'll be back in it in a minute, but we've cleared it. And see, the game's gone responsive now. I've got rid of all these people. they're all complaining about the high volume of passengers on the buses. There we go, everyone's done. I think they're all queuing for the vending machine again, as usual. There you go. Not doing bad. 27,000 up from what was it, like £350,000 down. Electricity, we generated 12,000. So not too bad. 50,000 in the hole. Don't know why they all can't walk down that road straight, but hey ho. Yeah, the game is a bit more responsive when everything stops moving about. Need to order some indicators. I'm out of indicators. Yeah. Oh, hang on. There's something. Oh, something's changed. Hang on. All depots. Echoes. Not enough buses. That's okay, because what we can do is we can send Echoes a bus. If need be. Well, I'm going to be calling it quits in a minute. As we have service centre not overcrowded. Well, if I don't want it overcrowded, I'm going to need it a lot bleeding bigger than that. What? What's that? Being shouted, but I weren't. Right, yeah, I think we're nearly. Oh, we're 74,000 in the hole now. What did we make last? So we did make more money. Notice how the rent can change. Electricity we did spend less, so our investment worked. School buses, we're getting a good amount from school buses now. Oh, you can't find the way. Oh. Sacked. I think to do that we're gonna have to you out. Put 2 back in. Right, stuff should start happening. I think this is a bit of a poor demonstration. Should have more than 1 day on it. See, the service centre already has a 15-minute wait for it. This is the one that we didn't have enough for you. Now, sometimes you can trick it and say, take a bus out of here. There you go. This is now 1 time speed, and even then, it struggles. So we've got a lot of people complaining about the high volume of passengers on the buses. So I think that's going to be the next stream to identify, because we are going to need to more than likely buy some more vehicles to help sort things out. Yeah, more than likely we're going to have to buy some more vehicles. I don't know how he got behind the solar, no idea. So, yeah, so we've got like City 3, that's full. What's that one? City 3 as well, that's full. So I think if we can get some more of those ADLs, and then that will dump down on those being full. We may have to increase some of our peak services in order to help. But again, that's obviously something that we can sort out. It just needs some rejigging of timetables and what have you. But it does seem, at least at 10:24, it's mainly the city centre services that are absolutely rammed. And the 34A again. That is rammed. What's that on? 143s are pretty rammed. clearly we have some spare magic buses. So maybe 143s. Edit the timetable. Make it every 15 minutes. Every 20 minutes. There we go. That ups it a little bit, but there we go. But as you see, we still got spare vehicles. Still got spares, which is good. That's up. Revenue changes up 113%. That's because I provide good school services. So we go into schools, nearly 5-star for all of them. And obviously we've then been given other schools to do. That's what you get. You get more schools the more you do it. Co-op Academy, that's going to be a really, really tricky one to do. Same with that one. Dame Bank, that's going to take a few services to do that. But again, we can. I think I saw one of the 3-seat buses were often full. Yeah, it is. But we need to be able to afford some more deckers. We want to keep them electric. I mean, I could simplify the groups down and be like double deck electric, single electric. But I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I will continue to play this off stream so we can get some money together, so we can carry on expanding. But the network as a whole, if it'll let me, is coming together quite well. We are really well expanding, and we've got a lot to do down here, but that will come. There's not that much over here. Ashton needs doing, Oldham obviously needs doing. Middleton still got a bit more. Bury will have a lot when we can afford Bury Depot. But we are genuinely doing quite well. I think we need to look at these 20s. I don't think the buses are big enough. But the bigger buses have less range. So we'd have to look at that. But either way, thank you everyone for watching, and we will check back in next time when we expand probably a bit further, tweak a few things again. I may do that off the stream, and then we can focus on expanding, because while I'm tweaking, the money can be running up. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.